My bad. Sorry about that. So all I was saying is I ignore YouTube comments. Comments are only here. Thank you, Amir, for letting me know about the audio issue. Yeah, when I reboot my machine, sometimes things don't start like they're supposed to. So yeah, it looks like I need to give myself at least another like hour maybe on the this bit. There's just a lot to it. I probably should have chopped this up into smaller bits. But anyway, let's get, where's script kit? Where's my mouse? Oh. Script kit is having trouble. Sorry, I just gotta fix this really quick because this is important. It's not responding. And force quit is taking forever. Okay, there we go. Let's try this again. Okay. Oh, gee. Yeah, ScriptKit has got some issues. Well, I'll just close it again, and then we'll open my project the way that cavemen used to do. And by that I mean terminal, cd, rocket rental, and then open it up in code. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. So this is our dev server running, localhost 3000, and there it is. Starports, 3 ships here. Let's do one right here. It's available. Let's book it. And this is where we were at. Yeah, so it looks like we went to undefined book. So I'm confused by that, first of all. Let's figure out what that problem, or what's going on with that. So that's going to be in our index. When I say book, that should redirect. Here's the ship ID. That is not in our form data, apparently. I think I removed the hidden input that rendered that. I'm going to put it back. Input type hidden ship ID. There we go. Yeah, so now we book. Cool. Cody loves you. And I'll figure out why that happened. I should have the network tab open. Okay, here, let's just clear everything out. Course site data. What? Oh, right, because I'm trying to pull that right from the request. Where's our loader? Yeah, right here. Session get. And that booking, if there's not a booking, we need to think about that situation. Okay, so if there's not a booking, then we shouldn't be on this page. So we'll return, redirect that. There we go. Boom. Good. Okay, so now I book, and this says routes should, oh, right, that's because this is an index. So, yeah, there's something weird with indexes. I never really understood why it was this way. Oh, I gotta do something here really quick. Okay. And, yeah, so, whoops, index routes, index query param. Yeah, so that's unusual, strange, unexpected, all of those things. Yeah, let's look at our cookies. So we do have a session. Can't read what what's in there, but it does exist. Okay, so we do get our booking stuff, so that's good. Just not sure why this is initialized with some stuff. So there's not a user inline login. Huh. Invalid username and login. And that would be from form error. Oh, I'm a goof. Login fetcher dot data dot status. There we go. That fixes that problem. Okay, so then we say Cody loves you. Clear all this stuff out. Go log in. No matches found. Huh. So this is our login resource route. Resources login. Oh, right. I got that wrong. It's not an underscore if you don't want a URL segment. It's a postfix underscore if you don't want a layout segment. But I don't care. Either way, the only reason I had the prefix was so it would shoot up to the top. But I really actually don't care at all. Okay. Okay, cool. So now, Cody loves you. Clear all this stuff out. Let's watch it happen. Oh my gosh, it totally worked. Ah, ha, ha. And now, I'm logged in. Confirm. And somehow we got this in the URL at some point. I wasn't watching. But that is annoying. Maybe that was just now. It's probably what it was. If we go to book, there's probably a form in here. Yep, and I forgot method post. Okay, now we can confirm. Yeah, because that's not a date, that's a string. Okay, so how did I end up with that data type issue? It's probably because that's a string, calculate total price. Wait. Oh, that's my loader. Huh. So why are we not getting a data type error here? It's a string. Okay. Well, that'll fix it. Cancel. Oh, snap. Book. Got to figure out what this is all about. There's something wrong there. And it's should be handled automatically. I'm not sure why I'm getting this warning. Because the form is definitely rendered in here. Yeah, these source maps totally do not work. Yeah, okay, so that's interesting. So it's doing a post request to data routes ship ID. It should have index on there, I think. Huh. I bet I can fix this by doing ships. Actually, be ships ship ID index. But I don't think I should have to do that. Yeah, well, that's kind of annoying. Okay. Cool. So now, hopefully, hitting confirm will make a booking and we'll navigate over to the booking page. Foreign key constraint. Okay. Why am I not getting warnings and stuff if, like, I shouldn't be getting runtime issues? Schema, booking. We got start date, end date, total price. Oh, that's an int. Total price should be math.ceiling that times 100. prices are in cents. Okay. Created at, updated at, we don't have to do. Renter and ship. Well, let's see what happens. We hit confirm, we get that error. We have a start date, we have an end date, we have a ship ID and a renter ID and a total price. Foreign key constraint failed on the field foreign key. Well, that is unexpected. Let's go to our seed script. Booking, create. Okay, so we don't care about those two. We should not have to do those. We have that. And that. And that. We got it all. I am very confused. Because we concede. We definitely concede. I'm not trying to delete anything. And so far, both of these were about deleting. That's another delete. Delete. Yeah, this is very unexpected. So let's look. So this is what it looks like when I'm creating in the app. And let's take a look at what it looks like when I am creating a booking. Or Prisma DB seed. That looks a lot like the same. We don't care about created at or updated at. Yeah, it's the same. Maybe the time zone's different. That shouldn't matter. Or the time of day is different, but yeah, that shouldn't make a difference. Well, I am just baffled. Hold on a second. I think the daily charge is also in. Yeah, that's also an int, so we don't need to multiply by 100. Ship ID, renter ID. Oh, it could be, yes. The booking has a renter ID that is a renter. A reference it uses user ID. Okay, so Cody does not have a renter object. This is interesting. Yeah. So how does a user become a renter? Should I just say that all users are renters, or should they have to opt into being a renter, or do I create the renter object when they book for the first time? I think that's what I'm going to do. So const renter, wait, Prisma renter, find first, or find unique, where ID, user ID. If there's not a renter, then renter is create. And then we're gonna see, what does it take to create a renter? I think just the user ID. Oh, also a bio. Yeah. Interesting, I hadn't thought about this. I've put the bio in the host and the renter. So each user is going to have like two profiles, a host and a renter profile. 1 second. All right, sorry about that interruption. So yeah, every user, it makes sense that the users are going to have a different bio for as a host than a renter. So the user on their edit screen, username edit, they will have a thing in place for both of those. Kind of thinking when we create a user, we should just create a host and a renter for them as well at the same time. But no, probably not. Not all hosts or not all users are going to be hosts. Not all users are going to be renters. So just create them on demand. Anyway, so on their edit page, they will be able to say, create or, initialize host or whatever, or create host profile, create renter profile. You click on that and boom, we create the renter, and then you can add your bio. And that's how we'll do that. So cool. Yeah, that's fine. So what we're doing here is good. If there's not a renter, we'll just create one for them. We're not gonna tell them, hey, you gotta go create your renter profile first. No, we don't care about that. So we'll create the renter. If they don't have a renter profile yet, let's just make one for them. Okay, and then and then we use the renter ID. Select ID, user ID, true. Oh, hold on a second. All right, sorry, the kids came home and now I'm dad, so okay. So we create the renter, and then this should work just fine. Sweet. Save that. Okay, so I go to, oh, right, ships. Yeah, we'll just go to this one. And book Cody. Cody loves you. Confirm. Boom. Yes. It worked. Yeah, totally worked. Yep, we've got one booking, and here's the details for that booking. Yes. All right. That's good. What else needs to be on this? So like the task we're doing is scaffolding the ship page. So if I go to ship, oh, you're not going to get an audible version of that, sis. Sorry.
Is there any coding audible books?
No, coding audible books are really difficult.
Rare.
Yeah, they don't work very well. You need to see the code. So.
Well, like it reads along and I can just do.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna find something like that. Sorry. Okay. Hey, look, and it says it's unavailable because I am the one renting it. That's so sweet. So then if I go like this, end date must be after the start date. Oh, that's so rad. Okay. Yes. Ah, this is so cool. Yeah. This will be way cooler when it has a nice design. But yeah, this is sweet. I think that's all we need for the ships page. To row. So, I mean, we will display, we've got all the data we need for all of this stuff. Description. I think we won't do, I mean, should we do features? That will make it feel more real, right? If we had features as like metadata for the thing. Because I don't have nearly as much data there. I've got like the brand and the host. Hey, dude. You can't.
You guys have done it for you.
Yeah. Oh, Becca. Yeah. Why don't you go upstairs and go get that? And then what? No, I think it's time to let me work. Okay. Okay. Gotta go. Sorry, bud. I gotta get. Oh no, not. You got to play this morning, bud. It's time to go out and play outside.
Can I come back in?
No. Why don't you go get your work done?
Done.
What features can a rocket have? Yeah, I don't know. Could have like, we could make up all sorts of things. That could be interesting. I think maybe I'll wait and maybe add it later. There's no educational value there. So I want to limit things that we're doing just to do them, you know? Okay. Yeah, we can have all these links. Favorites, that's something I've looked at or thought about. That would be pretty easy to do. What if I click this? I'm not logged in. Yeah, it'll ask me to log in. Wow, they're just like, let's take it at weird angles and stuff. Yeah, if I did favorites, I could do like an inline login right there too. You click on that, and instead of a big modal popping in your face, you get like an inline thing right there. That'd be kind of cool, I think. Dirty, damaged, and uncharged car. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, and we've got a map. I think we've got enough there's no educational value to doing features, so that's fine. Huh. Yeah, okay, cool. Then I think I can finally check this sucker off. Majorly impressive work. Wonder how long it took me to finish that. I think I upped it a lot. Yeah, doing the map too, for sure. Actually, that's a good point. I should probably, can I uncheck this? Yeah. Let's add, actually, you know what? I'm going to check it, and then I'm going to say add map to ship page. And we'll stick that right there. So that's what we're going to do now. Probably going to take 2 hours. I don't know. So they've got this running with Google Maps, but it's just a screenshot. That's interesting. I wonder how they do that. I like that idea. So your product page doesn't have to use Google Maps, because that would be heavy. But there's also it might be nice to use the Google Map API. Would that be? Oh, let's just see how complicated it is. Google Maps SDK, maybe. Web. Yeah, they're not going to call it an SDK. Web integration or embed. Okay, hold on a second. We'll talk about it later. Yeah, we'll talk about it later. I'm working. Okay. Whoops. Not using Mapbox. I don't know. What is Mapbox? I think I've heard of it before. My goodness. Seems to do a lot more than I actually need it to do. I've got a latitude and longitude, and that's enough for me. Sweet work. Now enjoy a break. So yeah, I just use an API key. The problem is, I'm sure that this is really heavy. But yeah, Oh yeah, well, yeah. 10 megs of resources. I don't know why, but when I do that empty cache and hard reload nonsense, it like takes forever the first time, and then I do it again and it's fast. That's so weird to me. Maybe it takes time to empty the cache or something. Yeah, 10.4 of resources. It's just like a ton of stuff. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of the screenshot idea. Whoa. Interesting. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, they've got some sort of API that just allows them to generate that image. Then they probably cache it. I mean, that would be pretty cool. I'm just trying to, so Alonso is asking what I'm doing. Trying to make this sort of map thing. So I've got a latitude, longitude. I just want to show where the thing is on the map. You know what? I want to wait for a design. I don't want to decide all this right now. So we're going to just go to the ship ID here. And actually, yeah, we've got the starport. Show map here. And that's good enough for me. Show map here or somewhere. Okay. That's good enough for me. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna call that done. We're gonna actually just gonna delete that task. Pretty sure I don't want to do this right now. Maybe I'll bring that in later, but yeah, right now I don't want to do third-party auth. It just adds a lot of complication a little too early for the project. Okay, ship page finished. Let's do user pages. Scaffold user pages. And this is going to take a good 2 hours, probably. Just kidding, that was 2 minutes. 2 hours, there we go. So if I go to this user, kablooey, because it's not running. Coolio. Yeah, remember how I did this? You can put any ID in the URL and it will just send you off to that entity's page. I just think that's so cool. Did I do starports? No, I haven't yet. Or brands, that was a brand page. Okay, yeah, so user page for a user that is not yourself. So the public facing user page. User's username. Yeah, and this, we're not going to have the edit be the same thing. This is going to be we're going to do this. So that way, user edit route, yeah. Leaflet. I have used Leaflet before somewhere, can't remember. But no, I'm not going to use Leaflet. We're going to use, probably going to use Google Maps. But anyway, I'm not deciding that right now. We're moving on. User page. Okay, so all I need is, here, let's look at what Turo does. Give me some ideas. So you'll have, it looks like they've got like some banner image. I wonder if hosts get to customize that at all. No, yeah, it's just a thing. I mean, maybe they do, but yeah, that doesn't matter. Yeah, so have a list of their reviews. They have favorites. We don't need favorites. And their ships. They have a location. We do not. Hey, they embedded Google Maps right there. Wonder why they screenshot it for the cars. Yeah, how many trips they've taken. Yeah, let's do something like that. That could be fun. I don't need that thing. Whoops. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna select a bunch of stuff. So yeah, we want their ID, we want the username, image, URL. Yeah, eventually we're gonna have to get into image hosting. I'm gonna ask my friend about that actually. Okay, let's see what else we got. Chats. Chats would be useful if I am the user, if I'm currently logged in, or actually it would be useful either way. Yeah, yeah, this is interesting. So chats, where users or isn't there's not like an includes some ID is the logged in user. So yeah, I knew it. I knew I was going to need this. We're going to have export a function, get user ID request, and that is just going to be this without the failure redirect. So that, I guess. Cool. So no, is it that? No. going to be an object in or equals user ID. There we go. Here we go. Syntax, oh, whoops. There we go. So if you are logged in, then I will show you all the chats of this user that you are associated to. And if it's you, then it'll be all of your chats. That's interesting. So maybe we don't need a chats page. We will see. It's just very interesting. I hadn't thought about that. Okay, and email, true. Do I need the email? Even if you are yourself, I don't think you care to see your email on here. Contact info, true, probably. They do show the location, like the general location. Maybe we do select just pieces like the city and the country. And, oh, now this is interesting. Schema, email. User's got an email. User also has contact info that has an email. That email should go. And the contact info should be required, but I can't do that. The email has to exist. The contact info maybe will just be, your publicly listed email or something like that. It is optional after all. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do about this email on the contact info. We'll probably want to delete that. Okay. State, true. Yeah, that's probably... Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's keep going. Yeah, we'll need this. I need to sneeze. That's good. I'm always glad when I'm able to catch it early enough to mute so that you don't have to hear me sneeze. Okay. So host, renter, and actually we want the bio also. Logged in user. Just to make it a little more clear, because we're on the user page, but that's for the logged in user. Goodness, something is going on. Oh. Oh my goodness. Good luck. Okay, well, there we go. What else do we want here? Let's put this up there. We don't need their password. Updated at, name, created at. Yeah. Created at. So we can say a renter sense and whatever. I think it would also be good to say how many bookings they've got. And we want reviews as well, don't we? Review. Whoa. Oh, yeah, we need host reviews. There we go. Yeah. Oh, this is the reviews of the host. Or yeah, that's actually interesting. So the host reviews a renter, renter reviews a host. Should we show both of those? I think it makes sense to show when you're looking at a user's profile, do you want to see their reviews of other people? Maybe. I don't know. I'm lost for a second. Oh. Whew, okay. This is nuts. How cool is this, though? This is so cool. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Blown away. It's so cool. And you get this type safety across the freaking wire, too. Look, I messed this up, apparently. I need to get the user's name. True. Boom. Other side of the wire, type safety. It's amazing. Yeah, that's so rad. Okay, so we have a host. We're going to get their host object. We're going to grab, I don't think we need the user ID of the host, but we are going to grab their bio. We're going to grab when they were created so we can say they've been a host since whenever. And then here are their reviews. And then these are their reviews of renters. That's maybe what it should be called. And then these are reviews of them by renters. Yeah, created at, ID, description, renter. Yeah, we'll just keep on going. Thanks. All of those things. Cool. Oh my gosh, it's so rad. Okay, so now we have all of their hosts. This person has no reviews. I should probably update the data so that like pretty much everybody's got reviews, so no matter who I'm looking at. Here we go. We've got reviews. And so she reviewed. And then she was reviewed by. Cool. Okay. And then for the renter. Yeah, it's basically all of the same stuff. Whoops. No, that is. So these are reviews that they have made as a renter. And then host reviews. reviews where they have been reviews by a host of them. So as an individual on this site, you can be reviewed 4 different ways. Actually, sort of 5. You can rent and be reviewed by, or there are 4 reviews that are associated to you, 4 types of reviews. You can rent and review your host, be reviewed by your host, and review your ship. And then you can host and review your renters and be reviewed by your renters. So those 5. So the last one is the ship. And that would be the renter would have those. So that would be ship reviews, right? Oh, I gotta ship reviews. And that would not the host anymore. Now this is ship. Yeah, name. ID. Maybe the host. No, we don't. The image URL. It's probably enough. Maybe brand. But yeah, maybe not. This chats thing is super sweet. I love that. I think that's awesome. Oh my goodness, it's so cool. Okay, let's pull up Prisma. I want to just see the chats. Prisma Studio. Okay, so we're looking for chat. 0 users, 0 messages. I didn't realize that you could have a chat with 0 users. My seed data is problematic. Okay. So let's look at this. Oh, that's interesting. They both happen to have the same last name. Oh, hold on a second. That's who I'm looking at right now. Oh, but I'm not logged in as this person, so I'm not going to see their chats. Okay. Let's localhost login. Oh, I'm logged in as Cody. Log out. Log in. Bernard. Yeah. Cool. Now, if I go to my page, then I'm going to see chats. Sweet. And if I go to here and refresh, I'm going to see some chats too. Booyah. Same chat right there. Boom. Yeah, that's so cool. Okay. Good stuff. Just trying to think if there is anything else in this data model that I need. Yeah, there's messages. Oh yeah, the other day or yesterday I was thinking about push notifications for chat. And there'd also be like unread notifications too, unread messages. So that's something in the data model that needs to be updated. I need a migration for is we need a notifications table. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have like unread messages where it'll like show here's the messages you've read and here's the unread. I don't think so. Should I? Oh dear. My dog's in the front. And my wife is not home. I'll be right back. Okay, everything's fine. Let's see. Let's just make sure there wasn't anything else. Yeah, I think that was everything that I wanted for now. We'll add notifications later. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. This app is so big. There's so many things. So many things. It's so much. Yeah, it's going to be a lot. This is going to take, I keep telling people, it's going to take me 2 years to finish. I think this is going to take me like the rest of my life. I don't think I'll ever finish. I'll just constantly be thinking, oh, I need to teach about that too. And I don't know. We'll see what the future holds. Okay, I think, yeah, so let's go ahead and we'll, dot maybe it should be like host, and then yeah, actually, and renter. So then you have like, here's this person as a host, and here's their information as a renter. So you have the common information up top. That would be the parent route. And then the child route would be like a tabs UI sort of thing. So you can choose which tab you want to have active, and that would be connected to the URL. That would be instructional. I do that with, well, it's not tabs, but it is similar with the Call Kent podcast. And actually Chat with Kent podcast is, this is tabs, actually. Yeah, and then this is an accordion. It's actually pretty cool, pretty sweet. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're going to have username, yeah, username dot host tsx. Where did I lost myself? There we go. Dot renter tsx. Or should we call them pilots? Like spaceship pilots. No, renter is fine. Okay. And then this will have, yeah, the outlet right there. Boom. And so let's just grab all this stuff, put it on host, and then we'll get rid of stuff that is not about them specifically, or about the fact that they're a host. So we'll take all the host stuff for sure, but not the renter stuff. Okay, so yeah, that's right. And ship reviews and chats, all that stuff goes away. So we just have them as a host. Don't need a catch boundary here. Well, sure, why not? The parent route will also render the catch boundary above it anyway, so it's whatever. Okay, so this will be H2. Oh, also, is host. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Amir. Okay, so data.user.host. So I wonder if you should even render if they're not a host. Yeah, so actually, if not user host, then return redirect to, yeah, just their main page. Yep. So now data user host. Yeah, man. I wish there were a way invariant user.host. Data user host file. No, it still thinks. Yeah. So now it's okay with that. Help TS out a bit. We know this is a host. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to say here's host. We can get rid of all the host stuff. Okay. And then let's npm install reach UI tabs, or what, I don't remember what it's called. Reach UI. Okay. What was I doing? Tabs. Yeah, reach tabs. Okay, vendor. Reach tab. Somebody's at the door. Dogs bark in. My wife is not home. It is a childhood friend. And we are not playing right now because I'm working and my wife is unavailable. At the moment. Well, they're still over there, so that's good news. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we don't need an outlet for the host.
Your break is coming up.
Break is coming up. Yeah, I'll probably take it. Okay, so how do I do it on my own site? I'm pretty sure I render the outlet multiple times. There's nothing wrong with that. Not necessarily, anyway. Probably could use the hidden prop to help React optimize that a bit. But yeah, routes, chats with Kent. Now we want chats, TSX, and outlet. Yeah, so we render it for each one of the seasons. Tab panels, all that stuff. Yeah, don't need to do this anymore. You can pass context directly to outlet. So that's nice. Just going to stick that right there. and then we're going to take a break. See you in a bit. I need to figure out a nicer way to ventilate this room because it gets really hot in here. Okay. Where was I? Yeah, this stuff. Okay. Oh, and I missed tabs. From that, I closed it. Tabs. And then tab list, I also missed. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing with this tab index stuff. Whoops. And link nonsense here. And we'll get rid of this for now. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens. Host, renter, host, renter, host, renter. Okay, that is not taking me where I need to go. So there's more to what I did. Yeah, so we're preventing default. We click on the link. Huh. Oh yeah, I'm handling changes. Here we go, we got some state. Still progressively enhanced though. Tab index. Oh, actually I'm not using state. That's right, I am using matches. Oops. Okay. Last dot path name. You know what? Maybe I don't need matches. Instead, I need location. Use location. Location path name ends with host. is host, or on host tab. Oh, yeah, they're hand wavy stuff there. We'll fix that. Yeah, this I'm like all over the place with the way I'm thinking about this. All right, we're gonna make the assumption that this user is both a host and a renter. If they're only a renter, we will only show the renter's details. We will not show a /renter. If they're only a host, we will only show the host details. We will not show a /host. If they are neither, we won't show the thing at all. And I feel like, yeah, I need to do that first. Status, or not status, like user status. So if data.user, here I gotta change this too. Logged in user. I miscapitalized that. User dot. Yeah, we gotta come back up here because I need to get host select ID true, or created at true. And then this renter nonsense, gotta move over to renter eventually. Okay, so is renter is host. Okay, so is renter and is host, then both is host, otherwise either, and then, yep, there we go, host, renter, both, or none. So with that, now I can say is none, then null, otherwise, oops, user status is host, then yeah, that'll be interesting. I guess we just had to, well, I got some ideas. So what we could do is take all of this stuff, extract it to reusable components and queries and stuff, or query objects maybe, and then query for that user's information here once we determine which they are. So if they're both, then we won't query anything. If they're a host, then we'll query just the host stuff and send it along here so this can render that. That seems pretty dumb. Hold on a second. I gotta chat with my son really quick. All right, sorry, lots of stuff going on today. Okay, yeah, so the user status is a host. Okay, yeah, let me think about this some more. I'm kind of thinking that it'll just be way easier to instead always render the tabs, or the only time I don't render the tabs is when they are neither. Yeah, so if they're none, then render neither. Otherwise, we're going to render the tabs. Yeah, and then I will just determine how many tabs I render based on the whether they are a host or not. So user status, or yeah, I guess is host. Otherwise null is renter. And there's some abstraction right here. Don't worry, we'll fix that later. And then I mean, it doesn't really matter here. I'll just render it the outlet. So yeah, we probably don't need the user status. Is host or is renter, or yeah. There we go. Okay. So this person is yeah. Okay, I gotta figure out my handle tab change. Oh, good grief. Sorry, I do need to get some work done today. I'm finishing work early today. Let's see. So the thing is that we could be index. Yeah, okay. No, that's okay. So tab index is oh, well that's not gonna work out because somebody could have a username that ends in host. So I need I know that there's another I guess this is where we bring in use matches and export const handle. And this is ID. You know what? They've got IDs. We've got IDs. Const matches equals use matches. Okay, so then say on host tab is matches. Let's see, last match dot ID ends with host, and on renter tab ends with renter. Okay, so then I can say tab index on host tab 1, otherwise, or 0, otherwise -1. Okay, and then say index 0 host, otherwise renter. Yeah, that's pretty much how that's going to go down. Const navigate equals use navigate. Okay, and then, oops. Gonna grab all that and stick it right here. Okay, here we go. It works. Check that out. Oh, snap. And then I'm on neither. Yep, that works. Cool. I think, yeah, I think that's great. I think maybe I will show the host profile by default. So we'll just say on renter tab, otherwise 0. We show host tab by default. So even if we're not there, the host should show up. That is unexpected. Oh, I know what's going on. Yeah, whew. Yeah, that's interesting. So the index needs to, yeah, we can do that. Export star from users host. It's not always the best idea, but it should work. Oh yeah, export default from user host, yada yada yada. Yeah. There we go. Cool. So now we'll be on the host. And if I click on host, yeah. That's interesting.
We're halfway through this task.
Huh. Interesting. Happening in host user route. That's index. Oh, now that's interesting. What if the user is only a renter? We show the host by default? That doesn't make sense. Forget that. We're just not going to have a default. You got to click on host if you want to see the host. Okay, so back that up. Cool. And host renter. Yep, and then hopefully we get the React Router 6.4 in Remix soon, so that this doesn't bounce up to the top when I click on that, because that's kind of annoying. All right, so let's find a user who's not a host. Just a renter. Oh, interesting. This user is not a renter. Oh, I know what's going on. Yeah, so we're only rendering one. Yeah, I think we probably better think about this a little bit more. Probably better make it so that if there are only one, no, how about this? Get rid of this. And get rid of this. And this. And then here, get rid of that. And we'll just say if not data user host, return div, this user is not a host yet. Something like that. Wait, something's going on upstairs. There we go. And save this. Okay, host. Not a host yet. Renter. Definitely a renter. Cool. All right. Yeah, that'll work better. Good. Okay. Now we can get rid of this. And we can actually also get rid of that and that. Hey, doggo, what are you barking at? Want to chill with me? Okay. I feel like that is pretty, pretty good. Let's commit this. User page scaffold. Okay. What is this complaining about? Whoops. Let's get rid of that. And that. Fix up. Okay. Yeah, edit page will be pretty significant. We're going to call this done. Add implement user edit page. This will probably be to our job. We'll see. So first of all, we'll have a remix loader that redirects to users. Whoa, nope. Nice try. Users params username. Yeah, okay, thanks. Invariant. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Wait a second. No. Yeah, so now we're going to say get user, no. User ID, get user ID. You know what? Let's do require user ID instead. So that way, if they're like going to their edit page but they're not logged in, they can log in and come right back. It's unusual for somebody else to try to go to someone else's edit page. That would be weird. So, but now we need to make sure that they're authorized to see this page. So let's get the user. Wait, Prisma, user, find unique, where, user ID. Let's see. We've got the username. So I guess we'll look up the user by the username and then make sure that it's the same one that is the ID. Because what I was thinking about doing is saying, just look it up in the database for where the user ID is this and the username is this, and that would give me back a 404. But I need to be able to distinguish between a 403 and a 404, basically. So we're gonna just get the user by their username. And then, yeah, if there's not a user, then nope, that is a silly thing to do. We're just going to, we're gonna throw new response, not user, not note found, status 404. And catch boundary, user not found. And then if that, yep, that's exactly what I want. 401. I think 401 is correct. Now I've forgotten. Should be status mdn.io/401. Unauthorized versus 403. Yeah, it's a 403. That's what I thought. You're never going to be allowed to be here. This is complaining. Oh, yes, I did forget a wait. Thank you. Okay. And then, yeah, return JSON user. And let's select contact info. enter true. I don't think I want all of everything. I don't need like updated at and whatever. So we want address, city, state, zip, phone, country, and that is enough. Do we need the contact info ID? Like when the user updates it, we can just look up what their ID is, so they don't have to send it to us. That would be better anyway, since otherwise we'd have to make sure that the ID they sent us is an ID for contact info they can update. So if we just say, okay, whoever's making this update will update that person's contact info, then we don't have to worry about it. Okay, we've got email, and out of the host, we want to select the bio, true. Yeah, and ships, true. That makes me, reminds me, our host page, we should probably grab their ships. No, we don't need a description, just the name and the image URL. We're gonna denormalize right here, boom. And actually we denormalize here as well. Not optimal. Okay, and we'll deal with that later. I feel like there's more that we would need from this thing. What do they do here? Just the name, they've got how many trips there are. Yeah, we want how many trips we've got, so bookings. Can I do count here? I never know when I can do count. Man. I can do count here. Select. Count. Can't do count there. Why not? Okay, so we've got ships, select, then we can do count, and each ship has bookings. Select, and we can't do a count of the bookings. Huh. Count? Nope. Okay, I guess we'll count it up ourselves. And it's cool I can do all this in one query, but I think it might be more efficient to do multiple queries. So I can just aggregate and do count all the bookings. Okay, so we have the bookings. We also need reviews. Now this is interesting. So for them, we're seeing reviews of them as a host, I think. It's interesting. So we're getting, I wonder.
Sweet work. Now enjoy a break. Drink some water and give your eyes a break before refocusing on your next task.
Huh. I wonder if there's like they just aggregate their reviews between multiple hosts or something. All right. Anyway, we're gonna have to just stop here to do calculate overall rating, review rating average of all reviews, and then here select specific things. Prettier is complaining because I've got a syntax error somewhere. Let's just finish it with this. Okay, yeah, that's quite enough. Thank you. Where do how do I get my terminal back? Jeez. Okay. So then if I go /edit, then if I try to go to somebody else, user not found. I go to ships. Go to this that user, and then try to go to edit 403. Now I would have expected this. Oh, yeah. Sorry, you're not allowed. Hold on. 403, probably just send them somewhere else. Redirect. Yeah, sorta. There we go. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, that's fun. I've got to go now. So it's been a good day. We got some good work done. I feel like this is going to just take forever, but we're making good progress. Like, we got the starports page. We can do a search. We've got all these. The booking thing worked. That's pretty rad. Book. Confirm. I made a booking. That's cool. I'm gonna go fly a rocket. Yeah, sweet. So, feeling good. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you later. Bye.